Hey, I've run into a little problem here which has been going on for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm on the toilet taking a pee-pee, but I'm not. I'm sitting right here. Well, I got some comments here on this page, this video I uploaded here, and I got a video link from Surviving Susan and some comments. So then I will just go here and click on reply to that one, and it'll shift over at some point in time. Da-da. There you are. Okay, let's just pause it. Voila. And then go down to the comments. And as you can see, there's a comment that is missing. Well, it's in there, but let me try and reply to Kuna Burger here. See how long it takes it for opening. Now it opened. Okay. And then I will just say to her, let's not hope so. And then I want to reply. And nothing happens. And then it comes back and saying comment failed. Comment failed to post. Okay. Let's do it again. Let's copy it so I don't have to write it again. And there it comes back. Takes a little while. I think YouTube is becoming slower and slower for whatever reason. I don't know. And finally now it's refreshed. And we will try again, Kuna. This is very painstaking. Okay, we click reply.
Yeah, I was just saying, Paul.
Let's kill the sound. Come on. Let's do it again. I don't know what's going on with this YouTube, but I think it's a problem, and I don't know if any other of you out there is having that problem, because I have. And let's put it in again and see what happens. La 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 la. You see how it just stands there? It's like they're reading it first. Comment failed to post. And I'm not kidding you, I have to do this 4 times in order for it to run through. And I'm not going to waste your time on that. Then I got another issue, and that's on all my channels. It's like this. I have to refresh 3 to 4 times in order for my comment on my own video to go in. But if I comment on other videos, there's no problem. Only my own videos. Okay, I want to review what needs to be approved. So it's going in there on the background. There they are. And now see, I can approve these comments whether I want them on my page or not. But YouTube has now begun to make sure I can't do that, because they don't got a checkbox with them anymore. And I can't click this one. They just go fade. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't know if any of you have this problem, but I'm beginning to think that this is the works of Google to make it more difficult for us to communicate and spread a message. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Surviving Susan's link and I'm going to put it on my page, and that will be that video here. And that's unfortunately the scary truth of what's going on, especially in Europe. I'm glad I'm living in America now, and I'm glad there's a giant ocean between us and them, so we can keep them at bay for a while, unless we are letting the socialist, communist, democratic party, the snowflakes, let them in and ruin our country. Because that's what's going to happen. When you get these people in, our country is ruined. You see, all of Europe is more or less being destroyed from within of this kind of people. And now you will say, yeah, but how can you say that? How can you be such an Islamophobe? Well, I'm not an Islamophobe. Not at all. But it's fact. Wherever they put their foot, problems occur, because they don't want to assimilate with the rest of the world. They think they're unique, but they're not unique. They're just a satanic cult. That's what they are. And then you would say, well, it's not all of them that is like that. I know that. There's 1 billion of these cult members, and there's only a little handful out of that is running around acting like idiots and cutting people's head off and spreading terror and blowing things up, acting like pussies because they don't meet men to men. They don't have that muscle. They can only sneak attack you. They don't got balls. They think they do by blowing stuff up. Oh yeah, we did something good for Satan. Yeah, Allah is Satan. But what I'm saying is, there's 1 billion of you Muslims out there, and you are letting these villains do what they're doing in Europe and actually all over the world, blowing stuff up in the name of Satan. And you are not doing anything to stop them. And you could stop them in a couple of days. You yourself could take care of it. Go out there and make sure they stop. And where I come from, that is actually right there. That's my homeland. We have a saying that is, not reacting is the same as accepting. And when you are acting like that, dear so-called peaceful Muslims, moderate Muslims, when you're doing that, you are just as guilty as those who's running around blowing stuff up. That's fact. You are allowing your own group of people to do these atrocities, and you are doing nothing. And you got nothing to be afraid of from them. They're only a handful. All you need to do is get some hair on your chest and go out there to them and make them stop, or put them in a grave once and for all, so we can have some peace. But there can only be peace if the whole world is Islamified. So therefore I'm saying, you so-called peaceful Muslims, you are just as guilty as those who is raping women in Europe, those who is running trucks into a group of people and killing many people, those who is blowing bombs off and killing hundreds of people. You are just as guilty as them, because you are allowing them to do that. You are not speaking out and saying, we don't like that. You're putting a bad name on us. That makes you just as guilty. You are colluding to the murderer group, these jihadists. It's called colluding. It's called acceptance. And you've got nothing to be afraid of. They can't harm you if you come against them and saying, enough is enough, stop. Do you think they're going to try and kill 1 billion of you? They're going to die trying. So why are you not stopping them? Because you're just as guilty as they are. and you must be in on it because you're not speaking out against it. That's the bottom line. You're not saying anything. You're not doing anything. You're just accepting it. And that makes you guilty. That's how it is. Over and out. God bless you. Okay. And then I will just say to her, let's not hope so. And then I want to reply. And nothing happens. And then, hey, I've run into a little problem here which has been going on for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm on the toilet taking a pee-pee, but I'm not. I'm sitting right here. Well, I got some comments here on this page. This video I uploaded here. There's a comment that is missing. Well, it's in there, but let me try and reply to Kuna Burger here. See how long it takes it for opening. Now it opened. At some point in time. Da-da. There you are. Okay. Let's just pause it. Voila. And then go down to the comments. And as you can see, and I got a video link from Surviving Susan and some comments. So then I will just go here and click on reply to that one, and it'll shift over